right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have the Shreveport Ragin Gators going against the Austin Arsenal. Neither team has won a game this season. So by the end of this one, someone will have broken their losing streak. Who will it be? Let's find out as we are about to get underway. Your referees for this game are Riley Spencer and Andrew Gullett. In net for Austin, we have Taylor Denard. For Shreveport, I don't know. It's either going to be Levi Dew or Ray Smith. If I could read that number on their arm, I can tell you. But I can't. So we'll wait until he turns it back and then we'll find out for sure. Stay with me, folks. We'll get this together. As Drew Gloppa wins it back for Austin, Jamie Kerr tries to send it ahead, does not succeed. As his pass was interrupted by Hunter Guerra. And within 12 seconds, they're checking. Did Denard deny the goal? Riley Spencer says no, he did not. And within 12 seconds, Shreveport strikes first. And they're saying, now Hunter Guerra got that goal. And that was kind of a weird thing. It got caught up in Jamie Kerr's foot and then slid underneath Taylor Denard's leg. He tried to stop it, but inadvertently backed it up into his net. As Gloppa gets it over to Brandon Mardo. And he sends it all the way across, finds Trevor Donahue off the boards. He drops it back for Jamie Kerr. Jamie Kerr tries to send it down the boards, but that's ran through. And now Shreveport takes another shot. That one blocked by Denard. And that one came off the fast feet of Jordan Wellborn. Now Ray Smith with it. Wrist one. That goes down off the boards, rolls towards the crease. Denard got the glove on it, but he let go. Now Brandon Mardo got it for Austin. That went through everybody. Donahue's with it. Taken away from him. He gets it back thanks to Josh Hall. Takes a shot. Brandon Mardo. Shot goes wide. And Josh Hall with a shot goes right into the legs of the goalie. That I'm going to find out who it is. Right now, I saw a 5. That's Levi Dew, folks. Levi Dew's in net again for the Ragin Gators. Gloppa wins the face-off. Donahue makes a move. Shot taken, blocker save by Levi. Sidney tries to stand it up on the boards, does not succeed, gets it back from Josh Hall. He sends it ahead for Donahue. She'll crash the net. Donahue tried to get it over to Brandon Mardo, too many people in the way. And now Zach Schaefer has it stripped by Josh Hall. Shot by Brandon Mardo, deflected, I do believe, off the stick of Elliott Scott. It goes wide of the net. Josh Hall with it. Sends it down for Brandon Mardo, who turns and shoots. Another wide shot. Sidney's going to pick it up in the corner. Gets it up for Gloppa, goes up and off his stick. He manages to hold his own, gets it right back to Sidney. And across for Donahue. And a great stop by Levi Dew, keeping Austin off the board. 7 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in our first period. Dallas down by 1, and by Dallas I meant Austin. They're not that far away from each other, folks. It's okay to make those kind of mistakes. Just saying, don't hold it against me. As Fioka wins the face-off, Josh Hall has it on the boards. His pass blocked by Brenton Crichton. He gets it, gains his own. Jamie Kerr stands him up just for a moment. And then he kind of fell on his shot, didn't get a whole lot on it, but did find the boards. Now Jamie Kerr will get it for Austin, sends it up for Donahue, goes right through him. And I'm not sure who that was, but it's sent right back over to Brenton Crichton. Now Austin Farmer does everything he can to keep possession, ends up losing it. Josh Hall gets it to Donahue. He risks it for Brandon Mardo, who collects it. Gets onside, tries to pass it to Fioca, but the good stick of Derek Tyson prevents that pass from happening. And it's sent across. Josh Hall keeps it in, keeps it away from Brenton Crichton. Takes the shot, it goes wide. Brandon Mardo will pick it up. He'll try a shot, doesn't get through. Fioca gets it behind the net, sends it up to a Brandon Mardo who had moved. So Tyler McCaw was there to get it. Josh Hall pressures. And then Jamie Kerr takes it away from him at the blue line. Josh Hall comes up with it, tries to chip it to himself, succeeds for a moment, and then is sent back in by the Raging Gators. Picked up by Ryan Gendron, one or the other. I can't get it right, but then it's iced by Austin. So we'll bring the face-off all the way back down here. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left in your first period. Score is 1-0. Raging Gators. We're going to move the face-off over to the other side. Right off the face-off shot attempt. I think that came from Logan McNeil. Hits the side of the net, and then Donahue will cover it up. That might have also come from Hunter Guerra. Can't see their arms. Just saying. Anyone who will listen, I can't see their arms. Fix it. I know it's not going to get fixed this season, but make sure it's fixed for next season. Josh Hall with it for Austin. Gets it off the boards. Makes some moves. Fancy stick work, runs it all the way up, and then Jordan Wellborn puts on the speeds and strips him of it. And Gendron, as Austin almost went off sides, Josh Hall had to touch up. He sends it over, finds Fioca waiting. Her shot attempt does not get through, and then we have a played with a high stick call. As the ball had bounced up, they say it was batted down with a high stick. So that's going to get a stoppage. Looks like both teams will get some changes. Mostly Shreveport, as Austin only has 7 players this weekend. Don't ask me why, I do not know. But that's what happens. Sometimes it happens, folks. It's best to roll with it. Brandon Mardo tries to bring it in. 3 sticks too many. And it's taken away. And Jordan Wellborn, all the Jets on his feet. Brings it around into the corner, sent right into the crease. Wellborn finds it, shot. That is a blocker save by Denard. Brandon Mardo tried to wrestle it away. Again, 3 sticks proven to be too many. As Ryan Gendron's got it, throws it around the boards, finds Jamie Kerr, gets it up to Glapa. Glapa over to Donahue. Donahue's going to send it all the way across for Brandon Mardo. Back for Glapa, who was ahead of everybody, but just couldn't gain control of the ball. Now Donahue will step up, poke it free, gets control, has it in the corner. Goes it to center, a backhand attempt by Glapa. Good block by Levi, and it'll get cleared down all the way on net. And Denard thinks better of playing it, as Shreveport was barreling in on him. Fatigue is definitely a factor for Austin, even though they did get to sit out the last 2 games. Playing that first one with only 7 people, that's going to wear on you. I would definitely say that the Raging Gators have the upper hand in this game and the best chance to come out with their first W. Not to be confused with the W, not that W. The woohoo W, that one. Yes. As Brandon Mardo takes a spill. Shot taken by J.J. McCaw, I think, of Shreveport. Pass attempt, glove down by Alex Savage. And now Elliott Scott with it. Loses it to Brandon Mardo. He'll walk it in, just loses the handle. Just couldn't get the shot off. On the doorstep is Donahue. Tries to take a shot, does not get through. Josh Hall takes a shot, that's blocked. Still finds its way down below the goal line. Brandon Mardo puts it in the center for Donahue. And a great save by Levi Dew. He'll come out and slam his glove down on the rebound and prevent Austin from getting on that board. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in your first period. Austin yet to get on the board, and the Ragin' Gators are up by 1. As the Gators win the faceoff, Austin wrestling back control. And shot taken from Brandon Mardo, I do believe. But I think it was another good stop by Levi. Another attempt goes wide. Glapa puts it right back in the crease. And then it rolls forward as Josh Hall runs up, gets a shot. I think that hit a post or a crossbar. Brandon Mardo still with control. He banks it off the inside knee of Derek Tyson, and it almost went into the net, or towards the net, but it ended up going just wide. As Austin takes back control again from Shreveport. Brandon Mardo with it. Pass to nobody in particular. Shreveport regains control. Brings it in, gains his own. Austin Farmer with it, takes the shot, goes wide of the net. Wide open net was there for Shreveport. Brenton Crichton. But Glapa did a good job tying up the stick, preventing him from getting a shot off. 3 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first period. We will have Sidney Fioca and Logan McNeil in the faceoff. As Brandon Mardo got caught encroaching. Got a little talking to from Spencer. Brandon Mardo gets it off the faceoff, puts on the Jets. But is he fast enough to beat Jordan Wellborn? Survey says no, as Wellborn got in there to interrupt any pass or shot attempts. Now Fioca had it for a moment, then it's poked off her stick. Jamie Kerr takes a shot. Didn't get a whole lot on it, not as much as he would want. We'll try it again, possibly. Nope. Passes back to Donahue. Donahue with a wrister. That deflects up, but not out of play. And his next shot attempt blocked. And now, Shreveport almost had a 4-on-2 opportunity, but just couldn't wrestle control of that ball. As Fioca backhands one over to Brandon Mardo, it hops his stick, goes down into the corner, where Oliver Scott will pick it up for the Ragin' Gators. Brandon Mardo applying pressure as it gets tied up in the feet and the sticks and all the stuffs that we can't see. We see some tap dancing as Brandon Mardo drops the stick, and then it gets right back to the corner to him. He take a sharp angle shot, hits the boards, goes around, where it's picked up by Shreveport. Hunter Guerra puts on the Jets, comes back, Jacob Allen gets it, and a shot from Hunter Guerra again. Sneaks past Taylor Denard. That's number 2, folks, for the Ragin' Gators with 1 minute and 33 seconds left. I'm pretty sure Guerra got the first goal in this game also. I do apologize for not remembering that, but I call a lot of hockey and I do a lot of things while I'm doing it, folks. I don't remember a whole lot, just so you know, because a whole lot of information goes into my brain. With all of that said, though, the Gators come up with possession. Josh Hall tried to take it back, did not succeed. Jacob Allen with it now, walks it in, takes the shot. That goes wide of the net, where Michael Delaney will pick it up. Josh Hall now takes it away from him. Austin with a 2-on-1. Hall sends it over to Brandamardo. Brandamardo sends it back to Hall. Hall takes the shot in and out of the glove of Levi Dew. Glapa keeps it in the zone, takes another shot. Pad save by Dew. And now Zach Schaefer's got it. Gains the zone, gets it around Fioca. Does not get it around Kerr. Fioca with it now, sends it right back up to Brandamardo. Mardo rolls off his stick. Glapa able to chip it ahead to himself. He's all alone, walks it in, makes a move, takes a shot. I think Levi got a piece of that one, sent it behind the net. Hall sends it to Brandamardo. His shot goes wide. His one-timer goes wide. Comes out for Austin Farmer and then knocked right back in. And Michael Delaney will take it, sends it all the way ahead, comes all the way down. Is that an icing? They say yes, as Tyler McCaw just couldn't get to it fast enough. So, with 20 seconds left in our first period, we'll bring the face-off all the way back down here. Austin's still not on the board. Ragin' Gators up by 2. Austin's got to figure something out to get themselves up there. Barbara Parker says, come on, Austin. Excuse me. As Glapa kind of won the face-off, and then it was batted down and iced by the Gators. So, we'll do that again. 15 seconds left in the first period. As Shreveport wins it, Glapa goes down, and it is lobbed up into the neutral zone, glove down by Josh Hall. He'll walk it in, takes one final shot. That goes into the corner, and then it's sent out. Another shot by Gendron, and that buzzer means that period's over, which also means we get a 60-second break. Then period number 2 starts, folks. So, if you got to do something, do it quick. I do. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. As our second period is now underway, Brandamardo comes up with it off the faceoff, does not get it in the zone for very long. Jamie Kerr, though, sends it right back to him. He tries to center for Donahue. Donahue with the back check, though, takes the shot. And Levi Dew got a piece of it with the glove. And Donahue tracks it down, steals it away on the boards, gets it to Fioca, who sends it around to the dot for Brandamardo, who takes the shot and beats Levi Dew, giving Austin their first goal of the game. Mark Gendron, correct. Spell check dud fences. Okay. I don't know what that meant. Spell check dud fences. Yes, I agree, 100%. 9 minutes, 29 seconds left. Austin within 1. Jamie Kerr kept it out of the zone for a moment. Well, Trevor Donahue with the back check keeps it out even longer. And he gets it to Sidney, who gains his own. And Donahue takes it back, tries to get over to Brandamardo. That was read very well by Derek Tyson. Yes, Derek Tyson. And now Sidney with it, gets it back over to Brandamardo, who takes the shot. That goes wide, hits the glass, comes around the boards as Gendron kept it in for a moment. And then it's brought all the way down by Hunter Guerra. They better watch him. I'm pretty sure he's got both the goals already for the Ragin' Gators. So Gendron sends it down. Brandamardo tried to chip it around. Shreveport did not succeed. And losing the handle, Donahue sends it back down for Brandamardo, and they're going to call a whistle for something. Was that an errant call by Gullett for an icing? Nope. Spencer said, my bad. I'm not sure what the call was for. Anyway, Let's get back to this. Barbara Parker says, awesome. I have a feeling that's relating to Austin's goal. Mark Gendron, spell check did it to me both times. Sorry. Oh, I get you, sir. Spell check. It's a bane and a boon. And Shreveport wins it back. Justin Hodges got tied up with Glapa. Sidney Fioca gets it over to Brandon Marto, who takes another shot. Blocker save up and out and into the benches. That's another stoppage and another face-off. Austin down by 1. Shreveport up by 1. In our second period, scores 2-1. 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Shreveport wins the face-off. Send up the boards. Glapa there for Austin. Battle it, sends it back down. Oliver Scott has it stripped away by Brandon Marto, who walks up to the slot, takes the shot off the blocker. It pops up into the air behind the net, where Sidney Fioca battles for it. Relinquishes. Pressures Justin Hodges, who chips it up and ahead, and on net it goes. And Denard will hold on to it. We got a whistle and a stoppage. Now we'll have Austin Farmer and Drew Glapa in the face-off, respectively. As Farmer wins the face-off forward, it rolls right to Denard, who gets the glove down. Another whistle. We'll do another face-off. Will he try to do the same thing again? Yes, he does. And it goes behind the net, where Josh Hall will pick it up, sends it hard around the boards, finds Brandon Marto waiting for it. He'll lob it up and ahead, looking for Glapa. Glapa finds it, chips it back. They are onside. Sends it over for Josh Hall. Josh Hall takes a shot, almost deflected off of Michael Delaney's foot and into, or onto the net anyway. Brandon Marto, this one up. Levi Dew will glove it, get a whistle. And Shreveport will get some changes. Seven minutes and 19 seconds remaining in our second period. Austin still down by 1. Shreveport leading 2-1. As Drew Glapa wins it back for Austin. Josh Hall with it. Sends it up the boards for Fioca. Fioca ends up hitting Elliott Scott in the chest. And good back checking. Josh Hall brings it in, takes the shot. It bounces. He does well to recover the rebound. Off the boards. Protects it along the boards. Waiting for someone to get open for him. He tries to stuff it. Nobody there. Drew Glapa now tries a backhand attempt. Does not succeed. It's a well-placed stick by the player on Shreveport that I can't read his numbers. As Tyler McCaw gets it in the corner for Shreveport. Tries to send it up for Austin Farmer. Pops the stick. Brandon Marto gets it ahead for Glapa, who's all alone. Walks it in, makes a move, tries a backhand. Dew stands him up. And the pass intended for Brandon Marto rolls off his stick. Sidney does well to send it back down low. As it did come out of the zone, Austin does need to touch up. Shreveport will take possession. Alex Savage with it. Got a little bit of time. Sends it ahead to Tyler McCaw. Bats it down off the boards. Then he throws one on net. That's sticked over into the boards. Austin Farmer in the slot looking for something, and a shot from Tyler McCaw goes up and into the glove of Taylor Denard. That's another stoppage. 5 minutes and 54 seconds are remaining in period number 2. Josh Hall and Logan McNeil in the face-off. Hall wins it over. Brandon Marto sends it back for Jamie Kerr. Jamie Kerr will run it. Tries to send it up. Does not get past Hunter Guerra, but eventually does. And pass intended for Josh Hall, just a little bit out of reach. As the Raging Gators make a move. Logan McNeil walks it in, tries to pass, rolls off his stick. Quick stick by Jamie Kerr keeps him from regathering control. As Josh Hall will bring it in now, hands it over to Brandon Marto, who at the top of the slot takes a shot, and another great stop by Levi Dew, denying Austin the tying goal. Both teams want this win. I think Shreveport just has a lot more gas in their tank. Austin looking really fatigued out there, which, you know, to be expected based on the numbers on their bench. Josh Hall brings it in, throws it over for Brandon Marto, whose shot blocked by Justin Hodges. Trevor Donahue turns and wrists one, goes wide of the net. Hall picks it up along the boards. Wrists one, does not get through as Logan McNeil blocked that one, but Brandon Marto back to take possession. Glapa keeps it in, backhands it. Josh Hall takes back possession. Checks it along the boards, down into the corner, comes back up with it. Sends it down low for Brandon Marto, who tried to send it back to him. But Justin Hodges, quick read. As Josh Hall doing what he can to protect the possession, and right on the doorstep was Brandon Marto. And Levi Dew was expecting it the entire time and got that glove down, preventing another goal. Josh Hall looks gassed as he's laying on the ground. He eventually gets back up. Austin's got to dig deep. And if you want this win, he'll fight through it, I guess. Then again, I'm going to tell you, these folks on the Raging Gators team, a couple years younger than any of the folks on the Austin team, that's going to play a factor too. That's for sure. Sidney Fioca for Austin now takes the shot. That is blocked by Michael Delaney. And right in the slot, Trevor Donahue, his shot, I'm not sure if that got through or not. If it did, it bounced right back out and then eventually goes up and out of play. And we'll get another stoppage. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in period number 2. Sidney wins it over to Brandon Marto. Brandon Marto sends it back for Gendron. Takes a shot. Another good stop by Levi Dew. Glove down by Glapa. He brings it back, takes a shot, another block. And then Donahue with a shot, goes wide. And another attempt from Brandon Marto gets deflected up and over the glass. And that's another stoppage. 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Sidney wins it over for Brandon Marto. Brandon Marto back for Gendron, who took a shot, and a bouncing ball followed, tracked very well by Levi into his glove. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Marto with it again. Finds a little bit of space, tries to wrist one through for Donahue. Doesn't get there. Eventually he gets a stick on it, but that's deflected up and over the netting. He'll battle it into the corner, walk it around, looking for a pass. Decided to take one. The pass was read very well. And Austin, it did come out of the zone. They pushed it back, ended up touching it, going offsides. So that's another stop. And another face-off. If you knew, that's what I was going to say. I think we know each other too well. Austin Farmer, Sidney Fioca in the faceoff. Fioca gets it over to Brandon Marto, who's trying to run away with it. Doesn't. And pass goes through Fioca's stick. And now Tyler McCaw had it for a moment. Gendron sends it back for Kerr. Kerr sends it up for Fioca, goes right through her. On net, and do get the glove down and get another whistle with 2:42 left in the 2. With Shreveport up by 2. No, Shreveport has 2. Shreveport has 2. See, I tried to do a funny and I just messed it all up. You know, it happens. Just forget about it. As I try to fall off my little perch. That's not fun. That's a long way to the bottom. And painful. As Sidney ends up taking the face-off, Josh Hall turns and shoots. And just like that, Austin ties it up. That's a brand new hockey game with 2 minutes 36 seconds left in the second period. I'm not sure who got the assist on that one. I think Donahue, maybe? I don't know. To find out for sure, check the official pages at thenbhl.com, where we have all your scores, stats, info, great blogs. If you want to check out some light reading regarding the National Ball Hockey League, which both these teams are a part of. As Josh Hall puts on some jets, runs around, gets it behind the net, throws it right in the center. Sidney Fioca with the shot that deflected wide. And then Josh Hall makes some fancy moves, turns and shoots. And Austin getting their first lead of the day. The score is now 3-2 with 2:22 left in the second. That's fun to say.
Let's go, Gators!
Shreveport wins the face-off now. Getting it to Jordan Wellborn. He's putting on all the jets. Looks like he got a little bit of a hook there. Josh Hall eventually takes it away, brings it up, rolls in. Levi will slow it down. Behind the net with it is Justin Hodges. As Brandon Marto comes in and pressures. Sidney Fioca all alone. Takes a shot straight into the glove of Levi Dew. Ray Yell asking, can I get a Josh Holler? Josh Holler? I'm doing some wordplay. I don't like it. That's my job. Josh Holler. You spelled holler wrong. Anyway, 1:57 left in the second period. Fioca wins it over to Brandon Marto. Brandon Marto gives it right to Donahue, who's all alone in front. His shot off the crossbar. Goes in over to Brandon Marto, who takes a shot, and that is off the side of the net. As Brandon Marto cycles it for Fioca, she tries to get it over to Donahue, but pass interrupted. Jamie Kerr gets it along the board, sends it back down low for Fioca, goes right through her. Donahue will pick it up behind the net, tries to center, finds Brandon Marto in the slot. He takes a shot. I think that went wide. Brandon Marto back to get it, gets it over to Josh Hall, who takes a shot. That hits somebody. Goes behind the net. Shreveport will come up with it. Brandon Marto will strip it from him. Sends it all the way across for Fioca, whose shot. Bouncing ball all up in the face. And Levi slams the glove down. Gets another whistle with 1 minute and a second left in our second period. Ray Yell says, we're a team. Okay. What are you talking about, Ray? You can't be coming into this chat having inside conversations. because I'm the only one reading them out loud. That's all I'm saying. Your team with Josh Holler. Drew Glappa wins the faceoff. Gendron gets it over to Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo loses it back to Gendron. Gendron sends it down low for Glappa. Glappa's got it, throws it right in the center for Donahue. And a fantastic stop by Levi Dew. In the right place at the right time to deny the Donahue. .49 seconds left. Second period. Glappa wins it over into the boards. Brandon Mardo gets tied up. Glappa there to pick up the change along the boards. Tries to pass it down, but that's cleared out by Ray Smith for the Gators. It'll come all the way down. Is that an icing? No, they say no icing. Josh Hall will hold it, and he sends it up. And off of Gendron's stick. It goes up into the bench and out of play. Ray yells, continuing the conversation, saying, me and you, Chris. You didn't read the message for like 5 minutes. Timing is everything in comedy. Well, what do you expect, man? I got a job to do. I can't be spending my entire time reading text. What am I, a teenage driver? Ha! I said it. I said it. I miss you, Ray. I wish you were back here. But that's a conversation for another time, as we got a hockey game going on, folks. And some good stick play by Jacob Allen. As it comes all the way down. Trevor Donahue gets to it, sends it over for Josh Hall. Hall tried to get to Brandon Mardo. It got caught up in the feet of the Shreveports. I think that's Austin Farmer. And that buzzer means our second period is over. Austin leading 3-2. What's going to happen in the third? You know it's going to be exciting. Both teams going to give it their all. How much all do they have left to give? Stick around and find out. The third period is now underway. Austin is leading by 1. Score is 3-2, Austin. As Logan McNeil brings it in for Shreveport. And it gets over to Hunter Guerra, who had a wide open net for a moment and just, I'm not sure if it went wide or if he just couldn't get the shot off. As Austin comes back up with possession, Brandon Mardo has it, he dumps it. That should be an icing. No, it's not, because it didn't cross the goal line. As Shreveport with it now, sends it around the boards. Like Brandon Mardo has it, pressured by McNeil, takes the shot. That was blocked by Ray Smith. Bounces up into everybody's feet. Trevor Donahue took a little spill, loses it, as it comes up from Michael Delaney, who sends it ahead. And stood up by Jamie Kerr for just a moment was Hunter Guerra. As he sends it across, Sidney Fioca will pick it up. And Guerra with a shot, pad save. And on the rebound attempt, Jordan Wellborn, his shot went just a little wide. As Donahue with it, tried to get it over to Brandon Mardo. Did not succeed. And here's Guerra again. And his shot deflected up and over the glass and out of play. We'll get another stoppage. Excuse me. Austin will get a 2-person change. Shreveport will get a 4-person change? I might have been 5. Sorry, I was reading texts. I couldn't count. We got Sidney Fioca and Jacob Allen in the faceoff. And Brandon Mardo comes up with it for Austin, chips it out. And then it's sent right back in. And Josh Hall keeps it away from Jacob Allen. Sidney Fioca sends it over to Brandon Mardo. He'll walk it in, gets some space, walks it forward, tries to bounce it off of Levi, but nobody was there to pick up the change. It bounces all up in the zone. It comes off of Sidney Fioca's hand and touches Donahue's stick. And by Donahue, I meant Glapa. That's going to be a hand pass. And that'll give us a stoppage. Just over 8 minutes left in our first period. We're just under 2 minutes into our game. And by game, I mean third period. You guys, if you watch me long enough, you'll understand that a lot of words I say, I actually am meaning to say other words. So what's actually coming out of my mouth makes no sense. But if you knew what I was saying, it would make perfect sense. That is Commentating Secrets 101. Brought to you by Crispy. You're welcome. It's a shot taken from Brandon Mardo. Great save. Another one from Levi Dew. Sidney Fioca tries to pass it up around the boards. Shreveport takes it. I do believe that was Zach Schaefer. Jacob Allen with a wrister. And Denard comes out, slams that glove down to keep Austin safe as Shreveport's applying all the pressure. And anybody on Shreveport watching the live stream, I do apologize for not being able to tell you who's got what. But I don't know if you can tell on the stream. If you can see them on the stream, that is amazing. But in real life, I cannot see the numbers on their sleeves unless they are really, 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 really close to me. So it's difficult for me to get you the right names. I'm working on it though. I am trying. As it comes back for Josh Hall, Josh Hall directing traffic, he'll lob it up and out. And that is batted down by Oliver Scott. And Glapa with it now, tries to feed it over to Sidney. But that hits the feet of Justin Hodges. And then it bounces up and into the glove of Levi Dew, who gets another stop. I think Austin is appreciating all these stops that Levi is giving them. I'm sure any break they get, they will happily take. As Sidney gets it over to Brandon Mardo, shot taken by Glapa. In and out of the glove, or off the glove of Dew. Oh, and right in the, right on the doorstep was a backhand attempt by Sidney. Hits Dew in the chin, I think, and it falls right into his glove. He gets the whistle. Jennifer Wellborn, stream is amazing. Oh, happy to hear that, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Do what I can. As it comes all the way down, Josh Hall will get it. Sends it back up for Brandon Marta. And now, Trevor Donahue with it. Gets it up for Gendron. Sends it back to Donahue. Donahue looking for a pass. Throws it. And it gets stopped. And then cleared out and all the way down. Is that an icing? No. I think it was an errant pass. So no icing on the errant passes. That's just weird. He likes that. Tyler McCall with it now. He's got time and the space. Gets it over to Austin Farmer. His shot. Denied. He gets it back on the boards. Takes another shot. Blocked by Josh Hall with a hip. Comes over to Ray Smith. He'll lob it up. Down into the boards. Shreveport is offsides, they say. Now Ray Smith keeps it in, throws one, goes into the corner just wide of the net. There's Glapa now for Austin. Gets it up for Brandon Mardo, and by Brandon Mardo, I meant Donahue, who gets it over to Brandon Mardo. And comes down behind the net. Brandon Mardo will pick it up. Bounces it in front. And Donahue bats it out of the air, and they're saying that's a goal. And that puts Austin ahead by 2. If you didn't see what happened there, folks, Brandon Mardo bounced the ball off the backboards, over the net, over the goalie. Donahue batted it out of the air and into the net. Here comes Logan McNeil. There's a backhand attempt. Hits Denard, and he slams the glove down on it. So 5:19 remaining in our third period. Austin is now up by 2 after spending the majority of the game down by 2. Austin wins it forward off the faceoff. That was gobbled up by Alex Savage, who takes a wrister. It goes wide. Comes over. Shreveport doing well to maintain control. And it's finally taken away. Glapa pokes it out. Comes all the way over, all the way down, walks it forward, centers. But there were 3 Shreveportians. Or how about just 3 Gators in between him and his intended passing target? It did not find its way. It's Josh Hall behind the net, gets it over for Brandon Mardo, who's got a little bit of time. And he tries to lob it up and doesn't, but keeps possession, gets it over for Cindy Fioca finally. And she tries to center for Glapa. And his shot interrupted. 3-on-2 for a moment was Shreveport. Jacob Allen got along the boards, pressured by Glapa. Glapa lifts the stick, takes it away. It's called a back check in my terminology, folks. As Brandon Mardo with a wrister, stick to side by Levi Dew. And now Gendron pressures. He comes back to Donahue. He'll chip it into the corner. Brandon Mardo takes possession. From Elliott Scott. Thank you for showing me your numbers, sir. I did not know who you were. As it's sent all the way down, it crosses the goal line. That is an icing. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in our third period. That seems to be happening every period. Last period, it was 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second period, and the score was 3-2. I remember that because it's weird. That's why. Now, the only weird thing here is that there isn't a score of a 3 somewhere. It's 2-4 with 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third. Don't you just love numbers, folks? Anyway, there's a game going on. Sidney Fioca wins it over to Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo got it. A little bit of time, a little bit of space. He'll slap it. And that beats Dew. And Brandon Mardo gets his first of the game, I do believe. First of the day, I do believe. And that is number 5 for Austin. With 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game, Shreveport's got a lot of time still to come back and tie this up, force an overtime, or even get one more and force a loss for Austin. As Andrew Gullett was showing us his backside while fixing his knee straps. That's a fun image, folks. I'm joking. Well, of course I'm joking. Doesn't mean it's not true. Anyway, Fioca now. She gains his own, gets it back over to Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo walks it in. Sends it back to Fioca. His shot blocked. Goes back for Josh Hall, who takes a shot. That goes wide into the corner. As Gendron with it now. His stick lifted right at the moment of truth. Great defensive play from Jacob Allen. As Austin with it again now. And shot from Gendron beats the Dew. And that is number 6 for Austin. As Brandon Mardo got it through the traffic. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Austin is now up by 4. So I think it's been about 5 minutes. So Mark Gendron said, "Woohoo, Austin!" As Barbara Parker says, "Yes, Austin," and Mark Gendron says, "Yes." So that's relating to both of the goals that Austin has scored in the last 4 minutes or so. Sorry, I got to keep my quota with Ray. At Shreveport now, 3-on-1. And the pass from Tyler McCaw blocked by Josh Hall. Sidney Fioka steps in. McCaw with it again. Tries a no-look pass. Unfortunately, nobody was there. Brandon Marto chips it up and out. And Justin Hodges got it. Sends it over for Oliver Scott. He tries to send it back up for Tyler McCaw. And then it's sent down. Josh Hall tried to pass it, and it went right to the stick of Austin Farmer as Taylor Denard had it covered, but it was squirted through or poked through from Austin Farmer, and that's another goal for the Ragin Gators. Score is now 3-6 with 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining in the third. And Glapa takes it off the face-off, puts on the Jets, drops it back for Brandon Marto. He tries to send it over to Fioka. This pass interrupted. Now another 3-on-1. Brandon Marto close behind. 3-on-2, actually. My mistake. As Tyler McCaw protects it down along the boards, pressured by Josh Hall, who does take it away from him and brings it up. Runs it in. Gains the zone. Brings it over. All alone. Takes a shot. Looking for the 5-hole. I think that went off a pad. And into the boards. Comes around. And Shreveport will throw one down on net. And Denard will hold it and get that whistle. Mark Gendron, my wife Natalie says hi. Well, hi, Natalie. Mark and I have just been discussing the proper pronunciation of your last name. And do spell check dud farm stuff. Sorry, Mark, I don't remember what it said, but I was trying to quote it because it made 0 sense when I said it. So I hope I at least captured the essence of making 0 sense in my statement. Anyway, with all that said, Jamie Kerr ties up the stick of Hunter Guerra, preventing another shot from getting off. And it comes down for Brandon Marto, who's 2-on-1 from Shreveport. They'll take it. Come up with it as Logan McNeil had it for a moment, stripped. And Ryan Gendron sends it ahead. And now Drew Glapa with it for Austin. Tries to center for Fioka. And Brandon Marto strips it away and gets one more for Austin. And stripped that away from Jordan Wellborn. So Austin back with a 4-point lead again. Your score is now 3-7. Austin with 7. And 39.5 seconds left in the third period. Fioka wins it forward. Wellborn with it for Shreveport. Gains the zone. And then Drew Glapa immediately takes it away from him. Brings it in. 3-on-1. Glapa with it. Sends it over to Brandon Marto. Brandon Marto sends it back to Glapa along the boards. As Wellborn pressures. And up, off the stick, and into the glove of Levi Dew with 12.6 seconds remaining in our game. I think it's probably safe to say Austin is going to pick up their first win. Unfortunately for Shreveport. As I said at the beginning of the game, neither team has won a game this season, so both teams looking for their first win. As it comes back, Jamie Kerr with a shot. Does not find its way through to the net. As Fioca tried to pass it to Brandemardo, and that looks like it's going to do it for the game, folks. And that's what that buzzer means, as our game is now ended. Your final score, 7-3, Austin. As Ray Yell says, congrats, Austin. See that, folks? That's what you call ghosting. I was talking to Ray. He never responded. He's been here the whole time. That's what's up.